You weren't born to manage everyone's mood. You were trained to think it was love. But love doesn't require your disappearance. Before we begin, adjust your crown. This is not about becoming someone else. It's about returning to the version of you who knew I don't have to give everything to be enough. You keep saying you're tired, but you keep saying yes. You stay quiet, but secretly hope someone noticed you're drained. You want peace, but you have been trading yourself to get it. By the end of this message, you'll stop mistaking self-depletion for emotional maturity. You'll see why the version of you who never says no isn't strong. She's just trained. And you'll feel the quiet difference between being loving and being used. You've been told you're easy to love, low maintenance, oh, you're chill. But the truth is you just made yourself convenient. You pick up when you don't want to. You say yes when you're tired. You over-explain because silence feels like abandonment. And every time you do, you feel a little less like yourself. Right? It's true. You don't have to fix it. You just have to feel it. Let it rise, let it pass. That's all. So who benefits when you don't have boundaries? Let's be clear. People benefit from your boundarylessness. It makes their life easier. You absorb tension. You forgive quickly. You don't complain. You adjust. You get it. You're the emotional buffer for everyone else's undealt with mess. But now, you're starting to feel the cost. The guilt, the heaviness, the silence after the call. The sadness that shows up before the next one rings. It's not burnout. It's betrayal of self, repeated over and over and over again. Ask yourself who in your life only thrives when you're quiet about your needs. Name it, not to blame, just to see and to gain clarity. This didn't just start with you. You may have been raised in an environment where being easy to love meant not asking for too much, where being strong meant being silent, where survival was more important than rest. You were praised for how much you could carry, not for how deeply you felt. That's not a character flaw, that's emotional inheritance. What was modeled for you, even when never explained, taught you that being loved and being emptied were sometimes the same thing. Right? You are not the first woman to overgive, but you get to be the first to stop. To stop today. This moment if you want to stop. Okay? At first, it just feels like tiredness, right? You sigh more often, you pause mid-sentence, you scroll, but nothing lands. Then it moves into your body. Your chest tightens. You feel heavy, irritated when the phone rings. Then comes the guilt, you wanting to be available. And underneath all of it, you think it's your fault. That if you were more healed, you'll have more capacity. But that's not healing. That's over-functioning in a prettier outfit. It doesn't make it better. This isn't stillness. It's shut down. This isn't maturity. It's managed depletion. That's what you're giving. Stillness should feel like peace, not like being used in silence, right? Boundaries are not distance. They are clarity. So let's reframe it. A boundary is not cold, it's clean. A boundary says, I still care, but I won't carry your work. I am still soft, but I won't overexpose myself. I'm still present, but I won't bleed just to keep this connection. You don't owe your flexibility to people who treat it like a personality trait. You don't owe your silence to anyone who mistakes your grace for agreement. You don't. Say it with me. My time is sacred. My energy is sacred. My no is holy. Right? Let's ground it with this. You don't answer the message right away. You let the silence hold. You stop explaining why you said no. You choose rest without guilt. You stop making space for people who only show up when they want something. And yes, it feels uncomfortable. But that discomfort isn't rejection. It's your first breath of freedom. Exhale. If no one has ever gotten mad at your boundary, you've probably never had one. Because real boundaries rearrange dynamics. They force clarity. They remove convenience. And the ones who protest, they were never in love with you. They were in love with the way you didn't leave. Yeah, it's hard, but it's true. Yes, boundaries will cost you. You may lose people. You'll definitely lose roles. The peacemaker, the strong one, the emotional sponge. They won't survive. Let them die. Because in their place comes this: clarity, energy, safety, softness you don't have to perform, peace you don't have to earn. You're not too much. You've just been too available. You're not angry. You're awake. You're not distant. You're finally guarded. You're not cold. You're no longer clapping for your own depletion. You're not becoming hard, love. You're becoming whole within yourself. Don't journal this to fix it. Journal this to finally hear yourself. Here's a journal prompt for you. Where have I been showing up out of guilt, not desire? What would it look like to be soft but protected? And if someone came to mind while listening, send this to her. Let her know she's not alone in her return to self. Right? As always, my love, stay blessed, stay crowned. Have a great day.